putting the decking in on the front. It's raining, it's a little bit of a job, it's quite early, we don't want to be upsetting the neighbours, so we're doing a nice quiet job by cutting the boards for the front board. Now I've got small decking boards, look ropey, but once they've had a pressure wash and a bit of a treatment, they'll be absolutely fine. And I might even consider putting a little bit of fake grass on there. So we've weighed it up, we're going to need 9 lengths at 73.5 inches. Why are we using inches and not millimetres? Because they're the biggest thing we can see. I'm not blind, but I'd rather look at big numbers than little numbers, especially when we're playing out. So it's 73.5 inches. We're going to need 9 of these, cutting the best stuff out of these decking boards that we had given, which have got plenty of life left in them. So let's get this cut and done. It's alive. Well, we've been rained off. It's absolutely chucking it down in Marsden at the moment, which is kind of expected because it's Marsden. So we've decided to go on a little shopping trip. Now yesterday I bought 2 pieces of roofing lap, £7.50 a piece. So after I picked myself up off the floor at the price of that, I thought, well, we'll be fine with 2. We'll be fine with 2. And being the tight Yorkshireman that I am, I thought 2 would be enough, and it wasn't. So we're going to use some of the decking board. However, I've had second thoughts. As soon as it's raining, I have decided that we're going to go on a shopping trip. We're going to go buy some more wood. We're going to try the woodyard today, in the hope that they're open. We're between Christmas and New Year, so it's a little bit tricky. It's that sort of dicey time when we don't actually know what day it is, and some people are open and some people aren't. So we're going to go buy some wood, and we're going to buy some staples as well. We've got a handy dandy, I think it's a Lidl special staple gun that I pulled out the bottom of the shed the other day. We've managed to coax it back into life after about 10 years of it sitting there rusting away. So we're going to get some staples, because we're going to put the roofing felt on before we put the actual roof on. But if you have a look out the window, it is Megan. So these are the second-hand decking boards. We've cut them all. We're going to pop them in, hopefully make this front deck. We're going to make a bit of a raft type thing. We're going to screw them all together, but not actually fasten them to the chassis. So in the future, if we need to maintain the turntable, we can lift it out, and then we can maintain the fifth wheel turntable, whatever you want to call it. So we need to put this in place now. Hopefully, we can, once it's in, we can clean it up, pressure wash it, and make it all nice. It's not going to be flippy. Put the decking in. I thought I needed 8 pieces, I actually did 9 pieces, so we've been to find another piece. However, because it's been raining so bad, we thought, oh, we're going to go shopping this morning. So I went and bought myself a new saw. Get that, so I went to see them down at Screwfix. We got a free brew. Went to the new one down at Huddersfield, it was all very nice. I treated myself to a new saw. We also needed some staples as well for the roofing felt for the staple gun. So we went down and we got some staples and we got a shiny new saw. So hopefully this will do me another 50 years or so. Look at that, eh? maybe 18 months ago. I got it from a very good friend of mine at Fargales Roofing, which is down at Liversedge. So for all your roofing needs, go and see Jamie down there at Fargales. He can do the box profile stuff, the flat sheet, all sorts of different roofing products down there. And we got that from him, like I said, about 18 months ago. So it's been sat here ever since, and it's about time we got it off. And we're just going to trial one piece on the roof. Really windy, as you can probably hear. Hello from the rooftop. We're fitting the roof. Now I just want to show you what we don't really want any water to get in, so we're having four methods of protection. First is the green felt, then there is a good quality double-sided sticky tape, then there is some sticks like poo glue, and then there is a roofing adhesive. So all of this lot and a screw to go through the whole shooting match should hopefully make things watertight. That's my plan anyway. I really hope it works. So we're going to go down the bottom. The sheets are down, look at muddy mess down the trailer. Got to go down there, pick it up, fetch it up here, and then put it on. That's going to be the last one of today. Well, I'm not a very happy bunny really, because that third sheet just has not gone on as I wanted it to. It's all square and everything, but as you can see the join just is not as flush as I wanted it to get. So what I think we'll end up doing is getting some nuts and bolts and then nut and bolting it across, possibly with a batten underneath as well. Underneath these bolts that run straight into a beam underneath. But that triple double-sided sticky tape, then the stick saw, then the roofing sealant just didn't quite go according to plan when we're putting it on. The last thing I need is this thing to leak. So we're going to see how we fare. Like I say, I think we're going to have to put some nuts and bolts in, probably loosen them off, more sealant, and then nut and bolt it. But to be honest, I am absolutely shattered. That side's gone on lovely. How smart is that? Well, this side is just poo. Good morning. Start of day 4. I had a bit of a thought overnight. We had a bit of a trauma with the roof last night, and I think I'm going to take some bits off to then put them back on again. Just haven't quite gone on straight, a little bit upset. But these things happen. This is what we end up doing. I have my sidekick with me today, keep in charge, selling the fresh eggs. Come into shot a bit more, there we go. Look at those there. Couldn't get them, pound a box. So once we get all the eggs sorted out, it's also a chicken cleaning out day today as well. Not particularly looking forward to that. The hens are on a lockdown at the moment because of bird flu. So we have to let them out so we can clean them out. So they're actually out today so that we can get in there, shovel them out. But we're just waiting for a delivery of shavings. Once they come, we can shovel the hens out. In the meantime, I'm going to pop down the bottom there. We're going to feed the sheep, as you can see. They're stood eagerly waiting. That's Martin and Popeye just across there. Going to give them a feed, and then we're going to take some of those roofing sheets back off and just assess what happened yesterday. Now you can see the problem I've got with my joints. Look, there's a huge gap, and I'm really unsure what we're going to do. We've got the green felt on, which should stop any serious leaks, but it's just not sitting on as well as I want it to. So what we've done is that third piece was back and it just wasn't sitting properly. So I've moved that to the front, and then we've got the next piece ready to lift onto there. And I'm wondering whether to use some sort of torch on type felt or just lather it with silicone. I really want this to last, it's built to last. So I'm just a little bit concerned over those joins, but we'll think of something on the main. Oh, the sun was out, it's gone back in again. I'm going to say the main thing is the sun's out. Now the roof's on. The front has gone on loads better than the back. As you can see, that first joint is absolutely naff. So I've got a funny feeling I can see us ending up putting some roofing felt or flash banding or something on there. The jury's out at the moment. However, we'll have to wait for a dry, warm day to do that. So I wouldn't exactly say we're watertight, but we're certainly weathertight. It's a little bit disappointing because this roof was designed to last forever. So we'll see what we're going to do. A little bit disappointing, to be honest. But that's what happens when we're building this stuff out of reclaimed bits and pieces and stuff that we haven't quite thought out. But yeah, it's a bit of a blow, but we'll overcome it somehow. So the end of, I think it's day 3 now. We've got the sides on. They're not fastened on properly quite yet, but they are. They're getting there. It's time to go and clean the chicken shed out now because the delivery's arrived. So we're going to do that. That's about it for today. I do know the weather's coming in, so we've got the roof on. We've got the sides on. Tomorrow we're going to screw the sides on properly. Possibly get a few of the windows in. Make it a little less drafty. All done, another day. It certainly went better than yesterday with all the problems with the roof. I hope you've enjoyed part 2. We've certainly enjoyed ourselves, apart from a few mishaps, nearly falling off the roof not going on straight, etc, etc. If you like what you're seeing, click the subscribe, the little bell as well on YouTube. That will be wonderful, and hopefully we're going to have episode 3 going within the next couple of days. I certainly know that on New Year's Day the weather's looking fine, so we are going on a tractor run. I don't know where we're going, but we're definitely going. It was a postponed one from when we were first starting this project. Me, Kieran, Brittany, and whoever else wants to come are all going off just for a few hours up the highways and byways of Marsden. Probably end up maybe up Barkisland or up over Meltham. So we're going to take you on that journey as well. So hopefully you look forward to that in an upcoming episode of us travelling the highways and byways of the Pennines. Okay then, thank you.